my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Faith, and today I'm going to be taking you through a full body yoga stretch routine. So this is going to be a really gentle practice. We're going to stay mostly lower to the ground. This is a full body practice, so we're going to work on opening the hips, the hamstrings, and the upper body. This is a wonderful practice to incorporate into your daily routine to help improve your overall flexibility and keep you moving and feeling your best. Now, I don't require props for this practice, but because it is an all levels practice, I will be offering the use of blocks throughout this class. So if you're new to stretching or new to yoga, you can definitely have a couple of blocks with you. They can always be really helpful and give you some additional support. Otherwise, all you'll need for this practice is a quiet, comfortable space, your yoga mat, and yourself. So when you're ready, meet me on the mat and let's begin. My friends, let's begin in a comfortable seated position at the center of the mat. So an easy pose, comfortable cross-legged position. If this is at all uncomfortable for you, you can always sit on a yoga block, a bolster, anything that's just going to help elevate the hips here. So once you've settled in, just take a moment to sit up nice and tall, draw the shoulders down and back. And just take a moment to ground and center here. Letting go of anything going on in your external world and bringing your awareness back inwards. Letting go of any to-do lists, any outside circumstances or situations. And just dedicating this time right now as a time to give back to yourself, knowing that anything you have to do after your practice today will still be there. So setting the intention to be totally present with yourself in this moment on your mat. Taking this time out just for you and your entire well-being. You can close your eyes, perhaps soften the gaze. And then let's all together take a deep breath in through the nose. And a long, even exhale out through the nose. Beautiful. Next inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. And then exhale, bring the palms together in front of your heart. And again, deep breath in, reach the arms up. And exhale, bring the hands to your heart. One more time, inhale, big reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, take your right hand down beside you, side bend over to the right, reaching that left arm up and over. You can start to walk those right fingertips away from you, feeling a deeper stretch through the left side body. Try to stack your shoulders here. Think about rolling that left shoulder open. Keep both sit bones grounded into the mat. Breathing into the left side body. And then we'll switch sides, come all the way up through center. Bring the left hand down beside you, sweep that right arm up and over. Reaching your right hand over towards the left, you can walk those left fingertips out a bit. Try to press your right hip down, roll the right shoulder open. Breathing into the right side of your body. And then lift yourself all the way up. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands travel to the heart. Making our way to all fours position, facing the top of the mat. So finding a tabletop, coming over to your hands and knees. Wrists in line with shoulders, knees in line with the hips. Spread the fingers nice and wide and then use your hands to press away from the earth. Finding our cat-cow here. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, look up towards the sky. And then exhale, round through the spine, tuck the tail, draw the chin to the chest. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, cat, round it through. Taking a few more rounds here on your own. Just finding that connection to your breath. And really be dramatic in this movement. You can start to shift forward and back, starting to articulate through the spine. The more dramatic the movement, the better it feels. And then come back to your tabletop pose. Sweep your right arm to the sky for a twist. Breathe in. As you exhale, bring your right hand behind your head. Tap your right elbow to the inside of your left arm. Inhale to lift, open through the chest. Exhale, round it through, tap your right elbow. Good, a couple more times. Inhale to open. Exhale to tap. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Good, inhale, reach that right arm up towards the sky. And then exhale, thread the right arm underneath you, reach over to the left. Place your right shoulder and the side of your head onto the mat. You can walk the left hand forward. Maybe come onto the left fingertips. Rotate your chest to the left. Slightly bump your hips to the right. You should feel a really nice stretch in the upper back. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more breath. And then plant the left hand down in front of you. Sweep the right arm to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, right hand to the mat for your tabletop pose. Taking it to the other side. Inhale, sweep the left arm to the sky. Exhale, bring your left hand behind your head. Tap your left elbow to the inside of your right arm. Inhale to open, lift up through the chest. Exhale, round, tap your left elbow. Twice more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to tap. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale to tap. Good. Inhale, reach the left arm to the sky. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath you, reach over to the right. Option to walk that right hand forward, or you can come onto the right fingertips, press into the fingertips as you twist over to the right. Slightly bump your hips to the left. Breathing into the upper back. And then plant the right hand down. Sweep your left arm to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, left hand down for your tabletop pose. From here, tuck the toes under. Slightly walk the hands forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift your hips up for your downward facing dog. So pressing your heels to the mat, you can bend the knees as much as you need to here. Try to lift the tailbone up, relax the crown of your head down. Use your hands to press away from the earth, feel that engage the shoulders. And then you can add some movement here, try extending one leg at a time, just pedaling out the feet. Warming up the hamstrings, the calves, maybe shift the hips side to side. And there's no wrong way to move here, so just find what feels good. You can shake and nod the head a little bit. And then come to find stillness. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Look to the top of the mat. Step the right foot forward, coming into a low lunge. Drop your left knee to the floor. You can keep your hands on the mat or you can use a couple of blocks here. Allow your hips to sink down. Lift up through the chest, look up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, shift the hips back, straighten your right leg to a half split. Flex your right foot, pull the right hip back to square off the hips. Moving with the breath here, inhale, come forward, drop the hips, look up. Exhale, half splits, shift the hips back. Good, inhale, come forward. Exhale, push it back. Last time, inhale, come forward. Exhale, push it back and holds. Option to bring your hands to blocks here. Try to lift the tailbone up, reach the crown of your head forward. That's going to help lengthen out the spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stay or fold over your right leg. So really feeling a nice stretch through the hamstring, the calf. Breathe. Next inhale, find a halfway lift in the spine, lift the chest. Exhale, crawl forward, rebend into that right knee. Start to heel toe your right foot to the right side of the mat, coming into a lizard lunge. Both hands to the inside of your right foot. Hug the right knee in towards your right shoulder. Drop the hips, look up towards the sky. If it feels okay on that left knee, you can untuck the left toes. Option 2, tuck your chin to your chest to get a nice stretch in the back of the neck. If you want a little bit more here, you can tuck the left toes under and lift your left knee up. And don't be afraid to find a little movement here, maybe circle around a little bit, shifting forward and back. So we're stretching out the left hip flexor. You might even feel a nice stretch through that right hip as well. Let's take one more breath here. And then tuck the left toes under, lift your left knee if you're not already there, and then we'll step back to our downward facing dog. You can take a moment to pedal out the feet again. And then we'll take it to the other side. Step your left foot in between your hands, lower the right knee. Allow your hips to sink down, look up towards the sky. Option to use a couple of blocks here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, shift the hips back, straighten your left leg, flex your left foot. Moving with the breath here, inhale, come forward, drop the hips, look up. Exhale, half splits, shift the hips back. And again, inhale, come forward. Exhale, push it back. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good, holding this half split position. Pull the left hip back to square off the hips. Try to lift the tailbone up, reach the crown of your head forward. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, stay or fold over your left leg. So hinging at the hips, relax the head down. Bringing your awareness to the back of your left leg. Stay with your breath. And then on your inhale, lift your chest back up. Exhale, crawl forward, bend into the left knee. Heel toe your left foot to the left side of your mat. Both hands come to the inside of your left foot. Hug your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Allow your hips to sink down as you lift up through the chest. So we're stretching out that right hip flexor. You can tuck your chin to your chest for a stretch in the back of the neck. If you want a little bit more, you can tuck the right toes under and then lift your right knee up. So continuing to press the hips forward. Again, you can find some gentle movement here. Let's take one more breath. And then tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee. We'll step back to our downward facing dog. Taking a moment to pedal out the feet again. Just letting go of any residual tension. And then once you're ready, drop your knees to the mat. Coming into puppy pose, start to walk the hands forward. You can untuck the toes. Sink your chest down towards the floor. You can rest your forehead on the mat. If you'd like a little more support, you can bring a block onto the mat and rest your forehead onto a block. Try to sink your chest closer towards the floor. Feeling a really nice stretch through the thoracic spine, the chest. And with your next breath, start to walk the hands back, coming back to our tabletop pose. And then cross the ankles, come all the way to a seat. Bringing the legs out in front of you, we'll find a butterfly pose. So bringing the soles of the feet together, allowing your knees to fall open. Again, option to bring some blocks under the knees, or you can sit on a block to make this a little bit more comfortable. The closer your feet are to your hips, the deeper the stretch will be. So take a moment to adjust. And then once you're ready, bring your hands to your ankles. Lift up through the crown of your head. Breathe in. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips, fold over the legs. So going as far as your body will allow. You should feel a really nice stretch in the inner thighs, maybe even into the glutes. And then just try to bring your chest closer towards your feet. Again, think about lifting the tailbone up, reaching the crown of your head forward to keep the spine nice and tall. Coming back to your breath here with each exhale, seeing if you can go a little bit deeper. And then slowly lift your chest back up. Extend your right leg out in front of you, bringing the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right leg. As you inhale, reach the arms up and overhead, grow tall through the spine. And then exhale, hinge forward at the hips, reach your hands for your right foot. So you may need to grab onto your shin, your ankle, option to bend that right knee if you need to. So just relaxing over the right leg. Again, feeling a really nice stretch through the posterior chain, the back of the right leg. Breathe here. And let's take one more breath. And then lift your chest all the way up. Hug the left knee in towards your chest. We're going to cross that left leg over the right, preparing for a spinal twist. Bring the left hand behind you, reach the right arm to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, twist. Hook your right elbow around your left thigh. Lift up through the crown of your head. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Draw that left shoulder back. So continue to lengthen up through the spine, twisting your torso to the left. Breathe. And then we'll gently untwist, uncross the legs, extend your left leg out in front of you, and we'll do that on the other side. So bring the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Reach the arms up towards the sky, lift up through the spine, breathe in. And exhale to fold, reaching the hands forward. So reaching for your shin, your ankle, maybe your foot. You can bend that left knee as much as you need to. Try to relax the shoulders, soften the face. Take one more breath. And then lift your chest all the way up. We'll find our twist. Hug the right knee in towards the chest. Cross your right leg over your left. Bring the right hand behind you. Reach the left arm up. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Hook left elbow around your right thigh. So pressing your left elbow into your right thigh, lift up through the crown of your head. Breathe in. Exhale, twist. Draw that right shoulder back. If it feels okay on the neck, you can gaze over that right shoulder. So just lifting up through the spine, through the chest, twisting from the upper back. And then gently untwist, uncross the legs, extend your right leg out in front of you, and we'll do a double leg hamstring stretch. So go ahead, reach the arms up and overhead, breathe in, and then exhale to fold, hinging forward at the hips, reaching your hands wherever you can. So again, shins, ankles, or feet. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Try to find that belly to thigh connection. And then just allow your upper body to relax. Taking deep, intentional breaths here. And with each exhale, seeing if you can go a little bit deeper. So maybe you can start to extend the legs. Maybe reaching for your ankles. And then slowly lift your chest back up. We'll find a comfortable cross-legged position again. So if you're sitting on a block, you can stay there. And then we'll reach the arms up and overhead. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, cactus the arms. Pull the chest forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. So really opening up through the chest here. Option to interlace the fingers behind your back. Extending through the elbows, press your fists to the ground. So just a nice heart opener here. This is a great position to do if you sit at a desk all day long. Feels really good on the upper back, the shoulders. come back to a neutral spine. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your head. Start to round through the spine. Draw the elbows in, tuck your chin to your chest. So just rounding out the spine, stretching out the upper back, the back of the neck. Allowing gravity to do most of the work here, so making sure we're not pulling on the head too much. Just easing ourselves into the stretch. And slowly start to lift your chest back up. Cactus the arms, bend your elbows, open the heart. And then bring your hands over to your knees. Option to close the eyes here. Finishing off our practice with a moment of stillness. A moment of gratitude for this time on the mat. Noticing how the body feels compared to the beginning of your practice. And simply enjoying all of the benefits of your work. Feeling lighter, more free in the body. Or perhaps feeling re-energized. Taking these last few moments just for you before you move on to the rest of your day. And then once you're ready, bring the palms of the hands together in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Taking this opportunity to bow down towards your own heart. Thanking yourself for this time on the mat and for doing something just for you. Thank you all so much for joining me in this stretch routine. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future classes. If you have any suggestions or recommendations for future classes, I'm always open to them, so feel free to leave them in the comments down below, and I'd love to make something special just for you. If you want more yoga videos from me, feel free to check out my membership here on YouTube. I post exclusive videos there a month and a quarterly series. So I have a winter solstice yoga series live right now, and I'll be starting to plan a series for March. So if that's something you're interested in and you want to further support my channel, definitely go ahead and check that out. Thank you so much for your continued love and support as I grow my channel. With all of that said, I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day or night, and I'll see you in the next video. May you stay well and always continue to shine.